Blue Jays. Hits. With the season winding to a close, the AL's leading hitter makes his case for a batting crown. Next, Chris Tillman gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Now to the plate, Jesse Pitts. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
On the ground to the right side. Way to get dirty. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Stepping in now, Connor Pitts. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Pitts, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a versatile player defensively, normally a second baseman, but he's actually patrolling the outfield in this one.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as a
fastball called strike 1 and 2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Hits this one hard the other way. To his right, Pinto. And there are 2 away now. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
Now at the plate, Boof Bobo. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next. Major League Baseball is on the show. Kevin Almanzar, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Standing in, Edgar Pinto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year and keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Marte is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, hits. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, left fielder, Johnny.
Settling in now, Johnny Duncan. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Raul Mendoza. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. From the belt, kicks and deals. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Count even now at 1-1. Duncan is off of first with 2 away. Hit hard to short, reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Nothing in the Toronto first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. Up next for the Rays, Jeremy Pitts. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Mendoza is there, and he has it for the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And guys, the things you need to focus on today, you got to watch this team. They have the most errors in the league. You cannot be a successful ball club and kick it around and give this team extra outs. Let's see what happens.
Digging in, Jeff Pitts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Batting second, right fielder, John Pitts.
Stepping into the box, John Pitts. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A check on first by Tillman, and he's back easily. No score here as we play inning number 2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Pitts is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box, Steven Swanson, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's the second out. Striding in, Sammy Pitts, runner in scoring position with Cervan. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Tillman sets. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt, and now let's see. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Dan Hoyle, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up. Worked out well for him. That's a well thrown pitch, though.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
Here's Robbie Grossman. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pitts is camped under this one. And that's out number 2. So striding in, Harvey Jean. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. And he just misses with a curveball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
The 2-0 on the way. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. There's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Stepping into the box, Juan Freese, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch on its way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Jean, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a fastball just a bit high. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
The 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They still trail 1-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Sammy Pitts, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8th, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Popped him up. Gene backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Center fielder number 7. Jesse.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jesse Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
2-0 pitch on the way. Runner goes for second. And right to the spot. The shortstop just vacated a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Digging in to try it again, Connor Pitts. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
The 1-1 home. It was an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So another stolen base there. This definitely is a team that's used their wheels to full advantage all season long as we check out the league leaderboard for stolen bases. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. The 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And another foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is popped up. Freese is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Striding in once again, Boop Bobo. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
There's Tillman on 2-1. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Three-two pitch, and it's fouled away. Pitts, the runner at third. Pitts at second with 2 gone. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the second deck and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and his power surge continues. An even 60 for him on the year, and the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible 60 home runs this season. Might as well start engraving his name on the MVP trophy because he's having a year for the ages. Witnessing history, folks.
In now, Jeremy Pitts.
Jeremy Pitts.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. Is in there for strike 1. Three runs already home here. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Duncan coasts under it. And that's the third out. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 4-0 Tampa Bay. Leading off the inning, Corey Ornelas, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Another 0-2 home. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Ornelas is retired, and there's one away. So with one away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. Stepping in for the Jays, Edgar Pinto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. One out, nobody on. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Hit down the third baseline. On to first, and there were two down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Adrian Marte.
Next to bat for Toronto, Adrian Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed up a little high.
Counts 1-0.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And the changeup is way low that time.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now at the plate, Johnny Duncan. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Duncan, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
0-2 is the count.
Marte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in, Jeff Pitts. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
High pop up. Pinto waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 31.
At the plate, John Pitts. He'll try to follow up the doubles in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Duncan on the move. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen. And he'll reach second now with one away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And as we check the Rays leaderboard, he currently finds himself second in that category. In now, Steven Swanson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Ornelas is there. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 2.
Into the box, Sammy Pitts. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. And gone up into the second deck. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 38th home run of the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
How about it?
Into the box now, Marty Oliver. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tillman's got his target coming at him with the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Hit back up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the two-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Rays 6, the Jays nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Raul Mendoza. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. High and deep to center field. Hits, ranging back at the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 24 home runs for him on the season, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Stepping in now, Dan Coyle. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Hits. Comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Robbie.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Robbie Grossman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And they try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Harvey Jean, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 14 homers and an even 40 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Pitts ranging into shallow right, and the inning is over. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. We played 4, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Sonny Hamlin gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 16, Sonny Hamlin.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Pitts. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Ready now, Connor Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
In now, Boop Bobo pitches high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Pitts, a runner at second with 1 away. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying. D-Row, the hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. Mendoza is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. A ball and no strikes. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And the 1-1 is in the air now, out to center. Calling for it, Mendoza. And that retires the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Halfway home tonight from Rogers Center. It's the Rays 8 and the Blue Jays 1. Digging in, Juan Freese. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So stepping in, Corey Ornelas. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball that time, not even close. Lifted in the air to center. Pitts waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Edgar Pinto.
Coming to the plate now, Edgar Pinto. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope,
and a neck-high fastball that time.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in now, Adrian Marte, man at first after the 2-out walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pitts coasts under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Toronto. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Ready for another chance. John Pitts already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
John Pitts.
First offering on its way. And, look inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. He'll try again. 1-2. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hard hit ball to second. Pinto is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, first baseman, Steven Swanson.
Stepping in, Steven Swanson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
He couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Standing in now, Sammy Pitts, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third in plenty of time, and he's out at third. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Hit to first, to his right crease. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Tampa, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Duncan will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Hits over to his left, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Raul Mendoza.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Hits. He's there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
The right fielder, number 2, Dan Hoyle.
Standing in, Dan Hoyle. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's another 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Here's Robbie Grossman as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Hoyle at second with 2 down. Called a strike there, 2-1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
The 2-1. Strike two swinging. Trying to send him packing for the second time. High and deep to left center field. Pitts looks up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game. Into the box now, Harvey Jean. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And a fastball just a bit up. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. A little bouncer that rolls foul for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's the Rays 8, the Blue Jays 3. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Next will be the designated hitter, Marty Oliver.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Marty Oliver.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time. And that one just missed outside.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
The 3-1. Grounder down the line at third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Stepping in now, Jesse Pitts, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Mendoza. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 13.
Riding into the box,
Second baseman,
Connor Pitts. He
Connor
singled his last
Pitts.
time up. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Runner at first here, one man out. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. The 2-2 had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Runners on first with one down. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Boop Bobo will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First offering on its way. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Oliver is off at first with 2 away. On a line, that's a base hit. Oliver rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Bouncer up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Mendoza moves over. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. The Rays lead it 10-3.
Your
Eddie
attention, please.
Santiago gets the call
Now
from the
pitching for
pen to
Rays,
take over on the mound
number
and start the
25,
home seventh.
Eddie Santiago.
Stepping in, Juan Freeze.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch on the way. Popped him up. Swanson has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Corey Ornelas. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To short, hit hard. Pitts is up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, second baseman, Edgar Pinto.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Edgar Pinto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pops this one up. Hits onto the grass. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Stepping up now, John Pitts. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
John Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. And now a pitch on the way. And it's 1-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Duncan sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. At the plate, Steven Swanson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Drilled down the line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Throw to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Third baseman number 2.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And he misses with it. 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Marty Oliver will be next. Swanson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Popped high in the air. Freese is under it. 2 down. Striding forward now is the DH, Marty Oliver. From the stretch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Stepping in now, Jesse Pitts. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. So 1-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Now the 2-1 is in off the plate.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Full count.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Ready once again, Connor Pitts. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-0 count. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Ready for another shot now. Boof Bobo. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Coyle is there, and that ends the inning. Rays will settle for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. The Rays are out in front, 11-3. So coming to the plate, Adrian Marte. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Marte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 is a sinker in the dirt.
1 strike.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Johnny Duncan.
Digging in once again, Johnny Duncan. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pitts is after it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now batting, Raul Mendoza. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Dan Hoyle.
Into the box, Dan Hoyle, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Mendoza, the runner at first with 2 gone. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. Swanson is there for it. And that retires the side. Blue Jays held in check, and it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a 2-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. Here comes the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the 9th. Coming to the plate now, John Pitts. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Coyle going back on it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. Here's Robbie Grossman starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Harvey Jean. As he swings and hits a laser to right. Pitts is there, and quickly two are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home nine.
First baseman.
Now at the plate, Juan Freese. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Corey Ornelas stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And a neck-high fastball that time. Popped him up. Swanson in foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this will be a called strike two. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Hit high and deep out to left. Pitts racing back to the track. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
11-3 the final score in this contest. Tampa Bay win for the 115th time to set the pace in the division. Kevin Almanzar records the victory, his 13th of the year. Chris Tillman permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort.